Hey guys, welcome back. This is the vlog after the episode. My name's Wayne Clark, and if you guys just got done watching that video, which by the way was insane, my hands are still shaking. My hands are still shaking. I can't even come up with words when I just seen that bowl. That pan is beyond insane. So, couple things I also forgot to mention in the video. Number one, as I explained to you briefly, it was by dumb, blind luck that I came across this site in where I'm at. I was simply fishing. I was with my friend Brandon Bransell, and true testimonial, we were out there catfishing. It was hot as hell that day. Gosh, I think it was like in the 80s. I think it was just horrid, sticky, nasty. And my poor air conditioner at my house wasn't even keeping up with that nasty humidity. And I just got done with yard work. I said, screw it. Throw the poles in the truck. Let's get the bait in there. Let's just go. So we did that. It was close to about 5:30 in the afternoon. So we just made it out there. And I didn't have nothing with me. Absolutely nothing but my fishing poles, my bait, my tackle. That was it. I had nothing else with me. I had no intention to go out there rock hunting. At that time, I wasn't even thinking of panning either. What was the point? I was too exhausted just wanting to do anything other than sitting my tush in the sand with the pole in the water and sitting back with a beer. And so how this all occurred back in, now this would be 2016, 2017. I turn around and went to go and switch over my line, check it, see if whether or not maybe I was snagged. Wasn't getting no bites. Of course, we had a lot of boat traffic that afternoon. Dell's boat tours, the jet boat tours, a lot of folks out fishing, the whole beach line, all the way up to where the Wisconsin Dells Dam was, just lined both sides of the shore with people. So, obviously, very busy area. So, it was a crapshoot of whether we were going to catch any fish, but we were. So I went to go and do this, went to go and check out my line, got out into the water to cool off my legs because they're burning, and I suddenly realized that I wasn't on any stone or anything like that. It was pure sand, but the sand started feeling like concrete. Now, I can tell you and profess to you guys that when it comes down to this iron sand, if it concretes and it settles, and there's nothing on the top of it, no tan sands, no pebbles, nothing. This stuff feels like concrete literally underneath your bare feet. And that's what I got. So I got up out of the water. I tell Brandon, hey man, I got something funny going on in this water. I got to go and take a look at this. I'll be right back. So I'm looking around. I go up to the truck, and that's quite a hike, especially from where I was. It's close to like a 40 to 60 degree incline, hoofing it. And I get to the truck. I'm looking around, and first thing I see was this goofy bull sitting in there. And, yep, this is the same bull. I've not went through this whole thing yet. Okay, guys? I've not done that. I haven't even went through everything in here yet. Okay, so, and I can see right now that there is still gold in there. There's just tons of it. Another 2 pickers sitting in there yet. I didn't even get a chance to get with the snuffer bottle. So, I get this bull. I go back down to the river. I put about this much material into the bowl. I start panning this stuff out, and almost immediately this stuff started just everywhere. Just all this gold started showing up at the tip of the bowl. Now, mind you, this is a rounded, regular bowl, guys. Nothing big, nothing special. Something you probably have in your gosh darn kitchen right now as you're watching this video. And it's just showing up, and it's like flakes, it's dust, it's, again, wires. I'm not yet knowing exactly what I've got in my hands just yet, or how much, but I do know it's a lot. So I take this material, I run up to Brandon, caring not about my poles. Funny story, I end up getting bites at that point, not caring about that. Go up to Brandon, show Brandon the bowl. He starts getting pretty excited about this, and he goes, "Where'd you find it?" "Right where I was just at. I was just checking my line braid." He runs back up to my truck. And this guy is, I mean, God bless his soul, he's got a lot of medical problems. I couldn't believe he ran back up the truck. Gets a hold of a cat litter box that I had sitting in there, dumps all of the tackle that I had sitting in it, comes back down the hill, says, "We're going to get us some of this." I was like, "Are you insane? There's so many people out here. We're going to get in trouble for this." Well, I didn't think too much about that. He goes, "I don't care. We're going to get some of this. We're going to go and take it home. We're going to try this out." Now, pay in mind, I've not made a sluice yet. I had but one river gold pan that I've carried with me probably since I first started the whole ROCKHOUND business. Pay in mind what I just said there. ROCKHOUND, which means I'm picking out gemstones, quartz, garnets, amethyst, all sorts of rare stone that is around here in our state. Now, pay mind to all that. No panning. I'm not even decided once to even take interest of pulling out a pan ever until that date. So we pull this stuff up, and I'm telling you, we started looking down that beach where folks were not at, and we're starting to see this stuff every time the jet boats would fly through. They'd bring up these huge wakes, and it was crashing against these sandstone bluffs and these buttes and these little outcrops. And to our utter shock, we were watching the beach turn black. Now, if any of you guys know what that means, if you've been out towards Alaska, you've seen some of the riverside beaches or out by near Washington State, you've probably seen what I mean. Just beaches of black. And just absolutely gorgeous black sand. That is what we had first experienced on that day. We must have turned around, filled that thing to the absolute brim, and I mean to the brim. If you've ever gotten a Tidy Cats cat litter box bucket that you guys take at Walmart, wherever else, you'll know that they're a pretty tall bucket. We couldn't even lift the damn thing to get it to maybe 5 or 10 feet. We'd have to put the sucker down. Now, yes, pay mind, it's wet sand. But also, you got to realize what all else is in there. Well, we got metallic sands, iron. We've got possibility of gold sitting in there. Fingers crossed is what we were thinking from that one pan. And not knowing what we had, we were struggling. We left our gear down at the beach side. All those people, you had a dumb idea, but we did it. We got it back to the truck. Both of us are just wore out, pouring sweat. We were just soaked. Got back down to our gear, decided, screw this. We're going home. We're going to plan this out, and we're going to get a sluice box built. Now, if any of you guys have ever noticed that in any of my videos, you'll start seeing that I've got some DIY videos on how to build a sluice box. My first one was built with utter trash that I had around my house and what I could find at the Habitat for Humanity house. Just basic rain gutters, some plastic from a shower tub set, some glue, and just basic stuff that you can find for super cheap or even free. And we built this sucker. It was a 5.5 foot sluice, and we gave it our wildest shot. We turned around and purchased our first set of sluice mats from goldhog.com. Very good place to go to. I profess by his words. His instructional videos are insane. Very detailed. Yes, a little long-winded, but I'll tell you what, folks. You ain't watching his videos, you're missing out. If there's one thing I can say about that guy, he is on point with everything that he's talking about. New techniques on panning, where to find the gold, how to find it, how to collect it, how to keep it. So definitely check out goldhog.com. Definitely on YouTube. The doc is insane. So we picked up first set of mats, which were can't quite explain the mat. I think it was called the Klondike, I think, or something like that. I'll show it to you guys in a later video, or I might have some on my earlier videos. And we ran that first bucket, and from that first bucket we ended up with roughly a half of a 5-gallon pail of just tan sand. In another one we had 3 quarters, just nothing but black sands that we were washing out of the mats. And with that black sand was all of this gold. So again, I wanted to tell you guys that. So 2019 season, definitely gonna be worthwhile, you guys looking at it. Keep up with the videos because you're not gonna want to miss them. So once again, thank you guys for all your support. Once again, thank you also all my new subscribers. You guys ain't gonna want to miss any of these. I'm not kidding. So this is William for the ROCKHOUND channel, and I will catch you guys later.